Singapore is raising the bar in its green push. A minimum number of sustainable construction practices will be imposed on applications for projects. Natasha Razak explains.
Singapore's putting a greater emphasis on sustainable construction practices as it speeds up its transition to a low-carbon built environment. Speaking at a virtual conference, National Development Minister Desmond Lee says buildings will have to adopt a minimum number of green practices going forward. This will apply for applications for projects from December. These include the use of low-carbon concrete and other sustainable products.
And for those of you who are keen to go beyond the minimum requirements, we are refreshing the Green Mark scheme to place greater emphasis on the reduction of embodied carbon. We intend to introduce a new segment on whole life carbon that takes a holistic view of a project's carbon footprint over its entire life cycle. This segment incorporates the latest global standards on accounting for embodied carbon and will push our green building leaders to aspire towards carbon neutrality.
The Singapore Green Building Council says the use of a Lego-style construction technique is another example of a green practice. It could raise productivity by at least 20% while reducing the need for foreign manpower.
Sustainable construction essentially means that the building projects utilizes energy, resources and material in a more efficient manner. Presently in Singapore, there is a construction method called pre-finished, prefabricated volumetric construction that allows a building module to be built in factory and transport to the site for installation, and it's easy to control the quality.
But there are challenges. For a start, eco-friendly materials cost about 5 to 10% more. The council adds that builders, designers and workers may also lack understanding and skills in sustainable construction. So far, almost 60 firms have pledged to opt for building materials with lower embodied carbon and reduced wastage. The built environment industry is also looking into creating a tool that standardizes how carbon is accounted for in building materials.